This video is in response to a comment made to a previous video entitled, "How much should you trust your lawyer?" The comment is, and it's a good one, quote, "The biggest problem I've encountered with attorneys isn't legal competence, but the to a hammer everything looks like a nail problem. Emotions, not motions, is often the answer," close quote. I hear this sort of thing frequently, and it is a good point, but one, it means different things to different people, and two, it's not as good a point as many people, particularly clients of lawyers, think. Yes, there are attorneys who stir up trouble and litigate either because they know no other way or because it's lucrative for them to do so. But there are also attorneys who aren't afraid to get their hands dirty and to do the necessary and difficult work of making the sausage once a dispute is submitted to the courts for resolution. Many clients find they don't have the stomach for seeing how the sausage is made. They come to realize they didn't understand just how difficult, time-consuming, and costly litigation is. Rather than admit that they made a mistake and maybe went to litigation too soon or too hard, they will often claim that the lawyers and the legal system are the problem. Asterisk here. Many clients want to believe that if we just talk it out, the opposing side and I could work it out. This is true in some, but not all cases. If we can work it out between us ourselves without involving attorneys in the courts were true, most people who hire lawyers wouldn't hire lawyers because they would have no reason and no need to hire lawyers. The fact is that many people can't or won't resolve their differences voluntarily between them. They take positions that they feel are irreconcilable or for the principle of the matter. And when that happens, one or both of them resorts to litigation. Subsequently, the clients who hire lawyers get frustrated, and many times justifiably so, with how needlessly and or inexplicably expensive, slow, inefficient, and nerve-wracking the legal process is. That's often when the parties on both sides of the dispute suddenly see the light and wonder why they are engaged in litigation when all they need to do is speak from the heart. Experiencing the miseries of litigation often motivates the parties to believe it's better for them to settle out of court. Somehow they come to see that a dispute that the parties thought was irreconcilable becomes something that can and should be quickly and simply compromised. Now to the asterisk. I personally believe that many court procedures and systems are either outright designed or at least administered in such a way as to make the process miserable, so that the parties will settle their cases out of court, thus relieving the burden on the legal system. This is wrong, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen.